What's up, internets? This is Jason from TechAU giving you a video from, I don't know, from Friday afternoon, really, to be honest. No drinks on the table this evening, just down to some hardcore development this evening. Development, I decided to go in between. Basically, I want to give you a quick sort of catch-up video. I've been very busy, crazy week. I was sick earlier in the week for a couple of days. Better now on the mend, not still 100%, but much better. At least I can get out of bed now, which is good. So a couple of things happened while I was sleeping. So Windows 8 came out. I was at the launch in Sydney. Went to Canberra for the weekend. Awesome weekend in Canberra. Got sick. Windows Phone 8 came out. That's the one that I missed, and the Google Nexus and things like that. So it's been a very big couple of weeks for Windows. Been a very big couple of weeks for me because I have my TechAU app featured in the store. Bloody awesome little people at Microsoft. Love the hell out of TechAU, and I'm very happy for that. And just, I mean, the comments in the apps is clear that it's, you know, it's they're not the only ones. Awesome. And I want to let everybody know that there is a new version in the works. Version 1.2 is nearing completion, and I'd like to say that by the end of this weekend, or long weekend if you're taking Monday as well, probably by the end of Tuesday, that I'd be very close to submitting that update. And they're generally pretty good at pushing updates, so a couple of days later you guys should have it. So a few of the requested features that people have asked for in the app, comments is certainly one. I'm working with Disqus to try and get that sorted, because that'd be great to be able to comment in the post and see other people's comments. I think that really would add to what's already there. What are some other things? Semantic zoom, I wanted to bring that up because a couple of people had mentioned it. Basically the way that I've implemented the data structure coming in, pulling the feeds, that sort of stuff, it doesn't yet support semantic zoom using multiple grid view layouts. So I hope that future releases will, but for now it's probably just going to be, unless, so one workaround for that is that I rewrite the way the data is inputted into the app and group that data and then apply the groups, and then I could use one group view with that as the the data divided by the groups and apply the different styles. As you see in the app, the different grid views have different styles applied and that sort of stuff for, you know, reviews versus writers versus about, that sort of thing. Anyway, long story short, I am working on a couple of other apps. These ones would be paid apps. The biggest one, the most important, the one I think will have the most benefits is one called Newhouse. And its specific purpose is to keep track of all the decisions, the thousands of decisions you need to make about the purchases and just items you want to have in your house. So I plan to be building a house at some stage, and I will go through and be able to use this app myself. But there's millions of people in the same position as me, and I just don't know what they use currently, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet or something. I'm not sure how they keep track of all these decisions, but I think Windows 8 and touch and maybe tablet, if you take a tablet into the stores and that sort of thing, can be an awesome way to do that. So I would look for it to be pretty transferable. So if you're, you know, if you've got your tablet, you're in the store, you can take a photo of the item, add a couple of details, and then it adds it to the app. So what I'm working on right now is I had the interface sort of worked out, that nailed, you could add new items, that sort of stuff, but it was just adding to the list. And when you, of course, when you shut down the app, that data goes the way that you'd added. So clearly moved on from that and now implementing SQLite, so it's got a database sitting in there inside the app. So when you add new items, it's going to add to the database, and when you shut down the app, it's going to be there when you resume. So unless you uninstall the app, then the data will be okay. I haven't yet implemented things like cross devices and that sort of thing, but ultimately that will be in future releases. So basically another awesome thing that I've done on this one, I think it's awesome anyway, pretty good, is share target. So it's not in, I use share source, no. So share target I hadn't implemented. Share source I'd done in the TechAU app. So If you're on an article in TechAU, you can share that out with, share it to Twitter, via Metro Tweet or email or whatever. And then on the new one, I implemented Share Target. So what that means is if you're browsing the web, or even maybe another app, and you come across a piece of information, that's usually going to be title, description with an image, and maybe a web link for the source of where it came from. You share that to Newhouse, and then you get to pick which panel pops out from the side. You get to choose which room you want to put that in. Is it for the lounge room? Is it for the kitchen? Is it for the bathroom? That sort of thing. When you make that selection, then you add it, and then it gets added to the list. Pretty neat. And I think that's kind of a really good way, quick way, if you're browsing the web and finding good stuff out there anyway, that you kind of want to be able to share that quickly and add it to your list. I didn't want to make that a hassle in terms of you've got something up on your machine, that then it's 13 steps to get it into my app that just needed to be seamless, and it is. And share contracts allow that, which is awesome. So what else? I have implemented semantic zoom just because the way I'm implementing the data and presenting it there is in grouped data sets, so that works. Keep forgetting what else. Clearly it's going to lend itself to a mobile version of the app as well. So now that we've got the Windows Phone 8 SDK, we can develop that in Visual Studio 2012, which is great, and I'll be doing a lot more of that stuff. So, oh my god, clearly not 100% still. But look out for TechAU app coming for Windows Phone 8, because I really want to build that, and I think I'll be able to pull that off pretty quickly. Pulled a lot of the code from the Windows 8 app over. Yeah, that's probably really it for this Friday afternoon / evening update. I haven't done one for a while, and thought I'd say g'day to you internet people out there. If you got any comments, any questions, leave a comment in the thing below. And before you all say, yes, I know the quality of this video is terrible, I'm just using the inbuilt iSight camera on this MacBook Air, so blame Apple. Cheers guys, bye.